Hi, we're Mel and Damien from Brittons on the Tuesday Marketplace in Kings Lynn, and this is another one of our short and hopefully useful videos designed to make things easier for you when you're looking to buy or sell a property.
Now, over the coming weeks, we're going to be giving you our top tips on how to sell your property and make it more saleable and hopefully achieve the asking price.
Today's video, we're going to talk about creating the right first impression from the moment the viewer turns up and exactly what they see when they pull up at the front of your property.
So, just as you were going to sell a car, if the buyer was going to turn up, you would give it a wash, so the house is no different.
So let's think about the very first thing that you see. Now, I think it's fair to say what we don't want to see is rubbish in the front garden, perhaps children's toys, even litter, that odd crisp packet wrapper that's blown in from next door neighbour's garden. Mel, what's the very first thing that strikes you when you pull up at a property?
So, ordinarily, it's the front door, the front garden, the windows, the fascia, the entirety of the front of the property.
Okay, so let's start with, you said the front garden. If we had a lawn, if we had grass, what would you expect to see?
I'd expect to see it cut. I'd expect to see the borders weed-free, litter-free, like you said, and presentable.
And perhaps if the time of year was right, some nice colour in there as well.
Yeah,
would be handy.
Take the weeds out of the borders, flowers in the borders as well would be great.
Okay, and if we've got a gravel driveway, what would your advice be?
If the gravel is patchy, sparse, then I would rake it over, or ideally re-gravel it.
Perhaps get
fill it in. Yeah.
And again, get rid of those weeds.
Yeah, get rid of the weeds.
Fine. And we find very popular these days brick weave drive, perhaps even just a standard tarmac drive. What would you do in that scenario?
In that instance, in order to break it up, again, make sure it's weed free. There's a pattern forming here.
Yeah.
But also, I've broken it up with some pots, maybe some flowers in it, just to sort of bring it to life a bit.
Okay, so that's great advice. Then after we've done the front part of the garden, we look at the house itself, the exterior. First thing we're going to see, I guess, is the front door.
Yeah, the front door. I mean, that's the first thing that people actually touch when they go into the property. If there's paint flaking off, if it's dirty, if the furniture's falling off. I mean, we've had scenarios, I know that you've had it, where letterboxes have been falling off.
I've seen it on
creates the wrong impression.
Yeah, you try and actually use the handle, and the handle's falling off the door. The doorbell itself, it either doesn't work or it's falling off, and it is very much that first impression. Things we can do very simply with the front door, what would you suggest?
Cleaning it, wipe it down, repaint it if necessary, refix the door furniture. So, for example, say the letterbox is falling off. Door handles.
If you've got lights outside your front door, make sure they're working. They're clean, they're bright, they're well presented, is what we're saying. Maybe even a couple of planters either side of the door. Some nice colour would add a really nice touch.
To make it homely.
Yeah, make it homely. So after the door, the next thing we're looking at is the
windows. That's another big one.
Yeah.
So again, clean. In good order.
Being able to see in and out of them is quite helpful. It's a window in, literally a window in. Yeah, and very easily done.
Yeah, and the same for fascias as well.
Yeah. Okay.
So we know that often if they're UPVC ones, they become covered in algae this time.
Certainly this time of the year, after the winter, they do have that green algae on. That's a wipe or a jet wash, isn't it?
Yeah, very, very simple to do, and it will just improve the whole impression of the property. Because if people come in and look at the property and think, oh goodness, what am I going to have to do? If this is the first impression, what am I going to have to do when I get inside the property? It sets a mindset for when they go around, they're looking for fault all the way around.
And if they're seeing fault early, that first impression again, they're already thinking in terms of how much they're going to knock you down on the price. What can they get off? So the viewing is almost off to a bad start for you and for them. And I think also on fascia boards it's worth mentioning the older ones we see, the wooden ones. We've seen them where they're rotting. If they're rotting, then perhaps replace. If they're flaky with paint, then repaint. These are very simple touches to talk about, but all of this is the first impressions. I think what we would say to you as estate agents, you often hear us talk about curb appeal. Leave your front door, go to the curb and turn and face the house again. Now, at this point, be very critical. Think what a buyer sees for the first time. You see it every single day. What will the buyer see? What is the curb appeal? Do you stand there and go, wow, or do you stand there and say, goodness me, it could be better? Because this will affect the amount of viewings that you have, and it will, as Mel said right at the start, affect the price that you get.
You do only get one chance to make a first impression.
Yes, you do. That's true with so many things. Now, tune in next week. I will be doing the interior presentation of a property. Remember, if you want more of these videos, and for our latest properties, please check us out at brittons.net. And thanks for watching.